But again, also takes a lot of time, and I'm still learning. So maybe I'm gonna make a video about this, how I forged the music, but I don't know. I think it's I'm not sure if I have all the rights to show you this program. I definitely can show you the music that I made out of it, but I can't. I think I can't show you the actual program. Kane's Law schedule. Give me that. Waypoint. We made it to the CALDEUM outpost. Open this. Just gold.
We've been safe ever since the Imperial Guard came.
I am going to Alcarnos. Open the gate.
You must be mad. But if you're intent on rushing headlong to your death, talk to Captain David down in the command post. He's got the gate key.
Here you are, delivered unto me as a sacrifice. A gift from Lord Belial.
You are the sacrifice, Magda. Belial set you here as bait to lure me away from his treachery in CALDEUM.
No! He would never betray me! Strike her down!
Belial is the Lord of Lies, Magda. It matters not. You were dead the minute you killed Cain!
Not a moment too soon. They plan to sacrifice us to Belial. Iron Wolves, take back the town!
So, that's kind of a deal.
I must wait to use that ability.
I wonder what happened to my son.
Has Magda reached Alcarnos?
Yes, we've heard rumors of a horrible slaughter there.
Open the gate. I will put an end to Magda's evil.
I just wanted to travel through, and now I need to set free a whole city. Kinda how it is. Also, here in this area, sometimes spawns a pretty cool event. I don't think it spawned this time. Oh, we have a rare dungeon. Let's do this! Come on.
That ability is not yet recharged.
The monster density in this dungeons are usually quite good. So every time I find one of his dungeons, I'm pretty happy. But this dungeon is pretty empty. Also, these snakes you can, yeah, I just call them snakes. Can be really difficult in higher monster powers, and especially when they are an elite, because they turn invisible, as you guys can see, and then they strike at you once they turn visible again. And this strike in higher monster powers with a lot more damage can be really deadly. In my case, it's not that big of a deal, but yeah, in higher monster densities,
that ability is not yet
it's a pretty high damage. So I think this isn't the right way. Let's turn a little bit to the left again.
I don't have enough spirit.
Yeah. Also, this pillars, or this little towers, some of them spawns mobs. This thing over there spawned like green little spiders. And I think the frost one spawns something too, but I'm not really sure about that. But I think it's there's something more that spawns something. Or there's one more tower of this kind. It's a wet one. Just deals damage. Oh, and a lightning shrine, also pretty nice. Gives you more experience. Down here something. Oh, it's one of the swarms.
I must wait to use that ability.
This dungeon isn't really that effective. I hope to get some cool monsters, or a lot of monsters, but quite boring in
I
here.
don't have enough spirit.
Give me that. At least I get some shrines. And we get the blue one. Oh yeah, it spawns
That
some
ability is not
electrified
yet
spiders. So that's pretty cool.
This was some kind of magical device. Must have been destroyed along with its master.
I think we got, yeah, there we go. Ruins level 2. And there we have a chest.
I must wait to use that ability.
Fortune, also pretty nice. Can I teleport over there? No. I think I can't. The villager. Give me all your stuff. I think I need to run a whole circle over here.
It's not ready yet.
Slayers. Come on. Yeah, another elite camp. A lot of elites in here.
Feel the wrath of Yitar.
There we have it.
I must wait to use that ability.
Come on. Now one of his towers. I can't really ignore this low tier mobs. Tomb of Secrets, nice. Kill all of this. I think chest should be around here. There we go. Chest. Tomb of Secrets. Plan. Pretty nice. This chest always drops so
That
much
ability
good
is
loot.
not yet recharged.
And a shrine. And a goblin too. Let's kill this goblin first. Go. Two more secrets. Fleeting. Super nice.
That ability is not yet recharged.
And another elite. Come
Feel
on.
the wrath of Yitar.
That's a little bit of fun. Killing everything super fast in comparison to Monster Power 5 or something, where you just
I must wait.
need to
use
fight
that ability.
with the monsters in order to kill them, or just need to, yeah, takes like 1 minute to kill one elite, or I think no, not 1 minute, a little bit less. But in higher monster densities, of
I
course,
don't
it
have
takes
enough
longer to
spirit.
kill something. This kind of feels like a normal difficulty right now. When you just created your character and just started leveling
I
it
must
up.
wait to use that ability.
It kind of feels like that way. Everything is one shot. And you don't get that much of experience right here. It's a little bit unfortunate, but I'm not here to get some experience.
That ability is not yet recharged.
So that's not that big of a deal. Go. Found the exit. Exit is pretty much always right here if you are playing this. Exit is always down in this area, and there are also a lot of monsters here. You can just go to or where you need, but
I must wait
you can
to use
just
that
check
ability.
here, and sometimes there are monsters, and this is the road is blocked. You can also, if you are following this road, you will find this area on the other, yeah, on this town, this thing too. That's pretty much the direct route, but as we heard, Magda has
That ability
here,
is not
what's
yet
it called,
recharged.
blocked it. There's shrine. And here we have a big boss, but he's not really that big. This area right here is also quite nice, or
I
I
must wait
think it's
to
one of the
use
better
that
parts of Act 2. Usually I don't like Act 2 that much, but this area is quite nice. You can get a little bit of extra experience and gold to when you open this
At last.
May your
this
wounds
caves.
heal, friend.
And I think there's always one rare spawn in here, or at least one. So that's also pretty good. Just open as prisoners and let's get on there. Usually there are some more in here. A lot of spell, these mages. Evil mages. Open, and the last one.
The
Go.
gods have answered my prayers.
The refugees await you in CALDEUM.
Okay, usually you get like a little bit of experience, but doesn't seem like it. And another rare, so that's pretty nice.
Aid me.
Again, don't stand in this explosion. When you have less gear, these explosions will do a lot of damage.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Go. Let's get up here. Kill more fist monsters. Oh, there we go. Now it's cellar. I think I've never were in the cellar before. Let's see what it has to offer. Not more? That's it?
That ability is not yet recharged.
So, don't go in the cellar. It's not that much in there. Or not that much down there. Also, these mages, once they poke their stabs, here where we go, once they're doing this, they're trying to turn into this big things that charges at you. I think I may be able, no, there's something. You can interrupt them, but in this difficulty it's not quite necessary. In the later difficulties, these things do so much damage. It's quite absurd. Here we go. LAIR of the Witch.
No more lies. No more illusions. Now you die.
It matters not. While you hunted me, Belial's Imperial Guard captured your little witch Leah. Soon, her power shall be his.
Hello, Mactor. This is also one of the Uber bosses, or you can get her as an Uber boss. It's pretty much the same as her right now, but she also has an enhancement. So it's a little bit more difficulty. Not again, not that big of a deal. Or right here, it's pretty easy. She just turns.
She was consumed by shadow. It pains me to see it.
Just every 25% she turns invisible or untouchable, pretty much.
Even as she drew her last breath, Magda swore that her master, the demon lord Belial, would rule our world. That will not come to pass while I still live.
So yeah, just every 25% she turns invisible, summons her ads, and then you just need to kill the ads, and she will turn damageable again. So it's kind of a way how to find her or how to fight her. But it's not that big of a problem. The Ober version is a little bit of a problem because her swarms, she summons little fairy swarms, and they deal so much damage. Especially with higher monster strength, they deal a lot of damage. And you kinda want to avoid them as best as you can. In comparison with her count enhance in the Uber version, it's quite a lot of damage. And don't forget, you fight the Skeleton King as well as her. And I think they let the Skeleton King pretty much like it is. But yeah, that's kind of not that easy. That fight is pretty intense. But again, not so much or that big of a deal.
Before I killed her, Magda told me that the Imperial Guard had captured Leah. But at the Qasim outpost, the guards revealed themselves to be serpent demons of Belial.
Then they must be holding the Emperor against his will. I tremble to think what Belial might do with Leah and her growing power. The only chance we have to rescue Leah is to wrest the Emperor from the grasp of the Imperial Guard.
Ashira of the Iron Wolves can get us to the Emperor. I will speak with her.
There we go. A royal audience. Doo-doo.
I can't believe anyone could have survived that out there, let alone defeat those monsters.
I know, but she did it.
Well, talking about me. I think they're talking about me. Hello.
Ashira, the Emperor and my friends are in grave danger. I must gain entry into the palace.
I heard what you did at Qasim Outpost in Arcanus. You have my thanks, and you shall have my help. Captain Ravan, this woman has vital information regarding the massacre in the borderlands. We must see the Emperor at once.
Very well, but I don't think you'll find him receptive. Let them pass!
I am Lady Liberal.
Okay, let me in there.
Let's go. I'll lead you to the palace.
You are bold to have sought this audience with me. My gods tell me you were responsible for the massacre of innocent villagers in Arcanus.
Lies. Alcarnos was the dark work of Magda and her coven, servants of Belial.
If you are innocent, then why do you have spies skulking through my sewers? Bring her in!
Let me go!
I detest violence. Gods, I leave this matter in your hands.
Quite a small emperor. You just exploded.
I knew you'd come for me. We must go before more guards arrive.
So let's get out of here.
Get out of here. I will cover your escape.
Thank you. Now we need to get to the sewers. I'll explain why when we get there.
So let's get to the sewers. Kill all of them. I think there's a little event around here. There we go.
Demons are blocking our way. We must destroy their summoning construct.
Just destroy their summoning construct and they won't appear anymore. If you don't do this, you can still farm a little bit of experience in here. So that's quite nice. If you don't just kill all of these things. And I don't think there's a possible chance to spawn an elite in this room or in this segment of the dungeon.
There has to be a way into the sewers from here. This leads to the sewers.
So yeah, that's pretty much where this place is. Let's get down here.
I found my mother Adria. She's alive. But the Imperial Guard is holding her somewhere down here.
We will find her.
There we go. An elite. I had chance again.
Somehow I knew my mother was alive. I always knew it.
Tread carefully, Leah. There may have been reasons why your mother hid that fact from you.
Yeah, be careful with your mother. You don't even know her. Skeletons.
That ability is not yet recharged.
I really can't imagine how it is to don't know your mother and father. That must be pretty terrifying.
Adria should be up here.
Tell us about the Black Soul Stone. We know of the three that the Horadrim used to trap the Primevals. What is the purpose of this one?
Your master Belial has good reason to fear it.
Leave her alone!
Seize them!
So, the Black Soulstone. What is the Black Soulstone? You will find out in the later parts.
Leah, my daughter.
You know who I am?
My darling, I've watched over you all your life, but I never dared get close because of the danger that always shadows me.
Now is not the time for talk.
Hidden camp. So let's just hear the conversation and then I will stop the recording for now.
I'm surprised Cain never told you why I left. He knew I was called to fight the Lords of Hell, and I knew he would keep you safe.
He's gone now.
Then it's fate that we have been reunited. Cain's work, your work, is my war.
According to the Heraldric texts, only 2 evils remain. Belial is here in CALDEUM, and Azmodan has yet to reveal himself. The guards were asking you about this Black Soul Stone. I remember reading about it in Uncle's journal, but it didn't seem important.
No, but it is. It is the key to defeating evil forever. It was created by the mage Zoltan Kuhl to trap demonic souls.
Yes, he was a renegade Haradrim, dismembered by his brethren before he could activate the Soul Stone. His head was sealed away in the Dogger Oasis.
We must retrieve it, because if we're to use the Soul Stone to defeat Belial and Azmodan, Zoltan Kuhl must live again.
We rescued Leah's mother, the witch Adria. She told us of the Black Soul Stone, an artifact that could destroy the last Lords of Hell. I will find it, and God's willing, we will use it in our fight.
There we go. Let's make a break for now. I will see you guys right at this point.